I realized that I had a God-given talent when I was in elementary school and there was a running club. I would win the community 5Ks for the YMCA and the hospice, and it was so much fun. I continued to do it in middle school, and of course I went on to do track and cross country in high school. I was doing pretty well. I would make it to states, but maybe not place all state like I did my junior and senior year when I made a different training plan with a new coach, and I really took off in it, and I'm really thankful for that. And this whole time that I was experiencing this joy from running, I had to give the glory back to God. Without this gift, I wouldn't be enjoying myself so much and meeting all the people that I have, and had the college opportunity. He was the purpose for what I was doing. He was the source of the joy, and that gave the joy meaning. It wasn't for nothing. I was, and I am, running for God. An experience that proved to be a big challenge for me was this past cross-country meet my senior year in the fall. I just made the decision to go to Syracuse, and I was so excited for that. And I was the top-ranked girl going into the Division I race. The gun went off, and I was at the front with a lot of talented girls. It was so competitive, in fact, that I was like getting stepped on, and so much that halfway through the race I actually fell. And it was really hard to think of that because I didn't want that to happen. God's plan was different for me that day than I had for myself. I had gone out there to win, and that hadn't matched up with him. So crossing the finish line, I still placed 9th, which was a great finish. It's all state, but it was short of what I wanted to do that day. I was confused and sad and really tired. I did all that I could, and I just asked God, why did that happen? I was so confused, but it was okay. I had my family and friends there to give me hugs. God spoke to me though. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God was watching out for me that day. I had to deal with failure, and it didn't go how I wanted. But I'll always have faith that He's watching me. And from this, I had to learn how to be resilient, facing a problem and not making it feel like you're a failure. I had to learn from it. And that's what God places hurdles in our life for, is to help us learn and become stronger. And this path isn't smooth, but I think it's important to enjoy this journey that we're on. And from the sport, I've had opportunities to shine my light for Him throughout the competitors and just creating a cool atmosphere and great sportsmanship. And I will continue to choose to evangelize and encourage others no matter what. And I feel so fulfilled by God when I run, and He's the purpose for why I do it. So now I enter my last race as a Big Red this Saturday in track. I prepared myself as much as I can, and I will try my best, but ultimately God will choose what's best for me for that result that I'll have. He is in control. I'm courageous because I have faith He's watching over me, and He will always be there for me, and He always will.